Hi guys, welcome to my preview of Arsenal's game against Leicester um, on Tuesday. Um, Reason I'm doing this now is because obviously is I've got an appointment with the hospital on Monday because one of my HB, my blood level is quite low, so they want to double check that and ensure that it's okay. If not, I might have to have a blood transfusion, but it's nothing, to be honest. It's nothing that I've had before compared to some stuff compared to stuff I've had over my life. It's nothing major. It's just a bit annoying. Um, but yeah, it will also mean that I may struggle to do a review of the Grand Prix, which is happening in about 2 hours' time. So yeah, if I can't, I do apologise, but it is because I'm at hospital and I haven't got the time. Um, I'll see if I can do it on Tuesday, but I can't make any guarantees. So, yeah, I'm sorry for that, and I will definitely be continuing after that. Hopefully, my HB will be up and at a decent level, um, so that I'm less tired as well. So. But anyway, to the game. Um, Obviously, recapping a brilliant performance against Wolves, 2-0 winners, a tough game at the Molineux. Very rarely do teams get even a point at Wolves, let alone a win. And and it's filled me with a lot more confidence than, and probably the whole fan base with a lot more confidence. But it also is a bit annoying the fact that they can do it. They can do it. They can go out and play and put a performance like that in. But why can't they do it on a weekly basis? Don't forget, we did that with the talisman, right? Still busy playing his PS4. And I'm not going to mention his name because I'm fed up with mentioning him, right? We all know who he is, right? So, which begs the question, why are Arsenal hanging around not signing Aubameyang when he only wants 200 grand a week? When you got him, it's on 350 grand a week. At least Aubameyang's turning up and putting performances in, right, contributing to the team. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm feeling really good, really positive about the next game against Leicester. It should be an easier game, but doesn't mean we shouldn't be complacent. Should be very disciplined and professional in the way we go about this. It is at the Emirates, but I don't feel that it makes too much of a difference, to be honest, with the fact because there are no fans. Um, and if you're a Premier League footballer, you should be able to play no matter what ground you're in. Um, but yeah, so I'm very, very confident that we can get a result, especially after a more difficult game against Wolves. Because Leicester, yes, they're higher than Wolves and they are in the Champions League spots, but they're like Sheffield United at the minute. They're in free fall. They've got Chelsea bearing down on them, Man United bearing down on them for the Champions League spots, and um, yeah. So in terms of us, European places is a long shot. Europa League maybe because we're only now 3 points behind Wolves, who are in sixth in a Europa League spot. Um, Especially if the fact that Man City's ban is upheld. But um, I'm not too bothered, to be honest, if we get Europe or not. Leave in the comments below. Do you feel that you want to be in Europa League next season? Because I doubt we're going to be in the Champions League, right? And I don't really want to be in the Champions League with the squad we've got. Or do you feel that it's better that Arsenal just take the year out of Europe so we can focus on rebuilding a squad and building a better squad to then challenge for them places, and then challenge to at least compete. Sorry, in the Europa League the season after. So yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts on that. But I'm going to get into my lineup, what I would like to see. So starting in goal, obviously Martinez. No questions asked. Proving that Leno's going to struggle to get back in the side, and that he's just as good as a goalkeeper. Back three, Mustafi. I thought he had a decent game against Wolves. The same with David Luiz, so I put the two of them in there. Unlike last time, David Luiz kept his head, especially when he got a yellow card. Kept his head, didn't do anything rash. So just like to see more of that, please. And then I would put Rob Holding in there, because Kolasinac again seems to be the weak link in that back three. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, he seems to be the weak link. And I feel that Rob Holding, being a natural centre back, right, not Kolasinac, who's a left back, right, would do a better job. Especially, so I'd put Holding there. Left wing back, Tierney, and the fact that Holding's there as a centre back, a natural centre back, I believe that then it gives Tierney sort of more freedom to be able to go forward and do what the job he needs to do, rather than having to worry about Kolasinac behind him not doing his job. Because most of the time I've seen Kolasinac on that left side with Tierney as the wing back, Tierney's had to come out and bail him out. So out of tricky situations. So it will give, I hope, more freedom to Tierney to influence the game a lot more. Right wing back, I would put Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Yes, Cedric Suarez is a definite shout, and I can see why people might want to start him. But Ainsley, the fact he went on the left wing back side against Wolves and still put in such a performance, just shows to me that he is another exciting talent, and deserves his place in the starting 11. So in the midfield, I would put Granit Xhaka. Quite questions asked. Now, in terms of next to him, I'd put I'd keep Danny Ceballos in there, knowing that I know Torreira's come back, but he only got 80. He only came on the 83rd minute against Wolves, and I don't want to rush him in too soon. I think he'll have probably a bigger influence in terms of the game on Saturday, which is the North London derby. But yeah, so I don't want to rush him in too soon. If at some point bring him on at half time, give him some more minutes would be ideal, so that he can be ready for the North London derby. So yeah, I put Danny Ceballos in there, and again, Danny Ceballos, the last couple of games since, like I said before, since that goal he scored at Sheffield United, has really picked up his form, and deserves his place in the lineup. So, and it's going to give Arteta a selection headache, which is what you want to see. You want to see competition inside, because competition means players will have to play well to stay in their position. And the more the players play well, the more results we get. So, left wing, I'd put Saka. You could put this guy left back, right wing, left wing. right, and he'll still perform. Right, I think that at the minute you could put him anywhere on the pitch and he'll perform. Right, this guy is just one of between him and Martinelli. They should be going up for Player of the Season for Arsenal. Right, I know Aubameyang's been scoring loads of goals and he's kept us in games, and so's Bernd Leno as well. Right, I get that, but the fact that these two 18-year-olds, right, one that only cost us what 8 million at the time when we bought him this season, the fact they've had such an impact on the side and they've just smashed their way through into the lineup, and now they're starting every week, right, ahead to the likes of right Özil, right, ahead of the likes of Lacazette, right, just shows how well they've been playing this season. So at the end of the season, I'll be surprised if not one of them two are Player of the Season, because I can't choose between them, to be honest. Right wing, Nicolas Pepe. Obviously, he'll be back after his wife has given birth, which I hope they're all doing well, and wish them all the best. So, and obviously, it's going to be a very exciting time for him. So, but obviously, get back to it after that is back to work and back to putting the performances in. And yeah, I'll put him on the right wing, and then I'll put Aubameyang, up front. Yes, Lacazette has scored. In fact, no, I'll change that actually. I will put Lacazette up front. I will. Right, it gives Aubameyang a rest for a start. Right, and we can bring him on if we need to. And I'd like to rest Aubameyang because of the North London derby and what an influence he can make on that game. Because obviously North London derby, even without fans, whatever, right? That is a game. It is a win, no matter what, right? I don't care if you lose the rest of the games of the season, right? In terms of North London derby, you must win that game, and I think he gets that right, and you can see that what it means to the fans. So yeah, I'd rest him and put Lacazette up front, and then if we need to, we can bring him on at some point. Yeah, so that's my lineup. This has been my preview. So yeah, let me know if you agree with the lineup or not. Would you start Laka up front, or would you start Robert up front? What are your feelings towards the actual game itself? Do you feel a lot more confident after Arsenal's stunning performance against Wolves? Leave it all in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to content. Yes, I've been doing a lot more football and F1 videos at the minute, but as soon as the season's over and there's a little bit of a break, I will be working on videos to help kids in the Hive network, which is a Facebook group for liver patients to talk to other liver patients, and what I work as a volunteer for Children's Liver Disease Foundation is being that network sort of researcher. And this is the idea with the channel, is to do videos to help them manage their condition and control the condition. Obviously, with the madness and the hectic schedule of the F1 and also the football, is obviously going to be a struggle to fit it all in, as well as trying to manage my own health at the same time. But as soon as obviously the football's finished, there should be a lot more time for me to do that. But yeah, all the content, especially the content with in terms of liver awareness, share that out. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Um, it will mean so much to me personally, and anyone and all to new subscribers as well. Thank you, right? And right, it means, like I said, it means a lot. It really does. So yeah, like I said, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will speak to you guys soon.